There is one skill I love in the whole skills-based learning thing. I mean, who am I kidding? I love them all. But I love planning. Why? Because planning actually makes me happy. I feel good when I have things planned out, and I feel a little out of control if I don't. And you know what? There are many children who are like that too, but they haven't really sort of fully understood what planning is and why it's important. And also the fact that it's a skill that we do need to learn and to really build upon to make it second nature. So today, to finish off this series on skills-based learning, I want to look at 3 activities for teaching planning. Hi, and welcome to Learning Life, and thank you so much for watching with me today. We are finishing up this series on skills-based learning, and thank you for being with me on this journey. You know, I love planning. As I said, it makes me happy. You know, one thing that I plan? These vlogs. I really do. I plan them, and thank you so much for watching them and subscribing and liking. So tell your friends about Learning Life. Well, planning to me is a great thing to be teaching. In my years of working with students, especially in private tutoring, I found time and time again, I was getting teenagers coming to me specifically to learn how to plan. Because nobody had taught them and they were floundering and they just didn't know how to break an assignment down into manageable chunks and assign a time to them to know that they didn't have to leave it till the last minute and get mediocre sort of results from it, but they could plan it through and build it up and really not feel stressed about it. And I just time and time again kept getting these students like, can you teach me how to plan? I need to know how to plan. And so I did. You know, we learnt checklists. This is a great thing to be teaching, how to create a checklist so you can put it in the right order and make sure that you get it off, how to create our to-do lists and to follow through, how to look at how much time it might take in all of it. There are a lot of aspects to planning, but remember, it's all there to help us reach a goal. And a goal is a good thing. We might not hit that goal all the time, but to be able to plan to hit that goal is excellent. And so, you know, I would help my students and we would use their school stuff as a way to support this learning how to plan. Well, today I want to give 3 fun activities that will help your children learn what it is to plan and to reach that end goal. Have a dinner party. Yes. Have a dinner party. Oh, this is fun. This is where your child gets to plan the menu. And who do they want to have over? Is there a theme? Like, is it a Mexican night? Or, you know, what are you going to do? Who do you want? When is it going to be? And in that, they also have to learn certain things have to fall into place before you can do something else. Like, you have to know how many people are coming to know how much food to prepare. So sit down and have fun with it and come up with a great dinner plan idea and then actually have it. What a great thing, you know, maybe it's a week away. And so they have to look at invitations, hearing back from people, getting that menu, going shopping, doing all of that, setting up, you know, so do it. Plan a dinner party and have it. And don't forget dessert. The weekly meal plan. Okay, this might not sound like so much fun, but it actually can be. I've been doing this with my girls since they were about 3.5, you know, getting them involved in the meal plan. And so we would look at recipes, we would think about what is it that we would like to eat, and from there we could create our plan. And then they learned to go through the fridge and the pantry after we looked at recipes and, okay, what do we need for these? Do we have it? Don't we? And to watch them get that understanding that we don't have to just go out and buy everything because we might have something. And then we would go shopping, and they were so very involved in this meal plan and in the shopping. And I do see how much they have learnt from that. And even you can go to the next step of implementation, which is having them help you cook the meal. So, you know, dinner's planned for 6 o'clock and the recipe says it takes 2 hours. What time do we need to start and then to build up to go along the way? You know, yes, it might be 5 o'clock and you decide suddenly that you want pretzels, homemade pretzels for dinner. well, it's not going to work because it takes too long. So for them to see how a plan can work and even like start times so that you can have it at a set time and you can have some fun with it, give them a night where they just get to pick their meal and then really be involved in cooking. So plan, shop, and even implement together. They are learning so much about the planning process. Plan a road trip. Even if you don't take it, bonus points if you do. Yes, do that. Like think, if we could take a road trip, where would we want to go? What things do we want to see? All of those different things. And this is a fun trip to take. Get out your maps, research the different landmarks of the areas that you might be driving through that you could stop and go and see. Are there any foods that you should try? And maybe it's not a big cross the country or even cross the state sort of road trip. Maybe you could plan, the 3 best ice cream joints to hit up in my area. Wouldn't that be a fun one to do? To actually plan, to think, okay, how much petrol or gas do we need? How much time do we need? Will we need to have to stop and go and use the toilet? All of those sorts of things. So plan that road trip, as I said, and if you can do it, why not? My girls haven't planned a road trip, but they are planning their international world travel trip. So far, we know we are going to China and we are going to Brazil and we are going to the Bahamas. And of course, we'll throw in our other home countries too, like of Australia and Germany and Romania, where we have a family member live now. So, a little different, but still the same sort of thing that we can plan. Well, how long is it going to take us to get there? How much money? What would we like to do there? So join in. Why not have an international world trip, planned? I'm sort of rather getting excited about my goals. And I know they'll keep adding countries to it, I'm sure. And I'm not afraid of that. So these are just 3 simple things to really show and highlight that there are so many aspects to planning, but it can be fun and it can be necessary. You can't just wake up one day and go, let's just go on a road trip and just get in the car and go. Where are you going? What are you going to do? Do you have the things that you need? There are so many things in that. Or even just to decide, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to have a dinner party tonight and I better invite my friends. Not going to happen, really. My girls do that to me all the time. Oh, we're going to have so-and-so over for dinner. You realize that's an hour away. Have you asked them? Well, no, but, okay. And so, planning is good. And planning is fun, and planning can just bring a sense of satisfaction to our lives. Well, it can to mine. So why not have a dinner party? Do your weekly meal plan. Go on a road trip. Well, thank you so much for watching this video and the other skills-based learning videos. And if you have any questions about it, please do not hesitate to ask. I would be glad to talk to you about why I'm excited about skills-based learning and why I really think it's important that we provide many opportunities for our children to be practicing these skills, even from a young age. And thank you so much for watching these videos and being part of the Learning Life community. If you would like to be part of helping to get these videos produced and out there, you can join us as a champion, and you can do that through patreon.com. Or don't forget to check out my website where I have other great resources in the blog posts that go with these videos. Check that out at LearningThis.Life.